Hey everyone, you are watching Ujjwal Discussion. I'm your host Ujjwal, and this time I have got my senior student. If you notice that we are living in a society where most people love to criticize, it's because they do not have enough work in their life. You definitely don't fall in that category, I hope. All right, so my question for you is this: you are not only doing graduation in English or with English literature, but at the same time, you have made another mistake. You are speaking English. You are coming here to speak English. You are learning spoken English. And some people, they say, how dare you? Like, no, you should learn English, but I know you should learn English, but you have taken it very seriously. So you are living in a confusing culture, right, altogether. I want to know, Shajida, how can an English learner get self-motivated, which is a very important thing, self-motivation?
So first of all, I want to thank you to give me this chance. So if we want to speak English, so we first need to think that why we are want to speak English. So that time, if you think that it's necessary for me, then you can start. And we don't need to think about that what will people think about us, and how I look like when I'm speaking. So I think don't need to think about that, and first start with yourself. And then if you don't get any kind of topic, you can start what you are watching now in your around, and start with that. And after some time, you will obviously get any kind of topic, because if you want, so of course you will get any kind of topic. And if you don't want, so if you have a lot of topic, and despite all those things, you can't get topic. So just start, and then follow some grammar. Don't need to think about too much grammar, just think about little bit grammar, and then practice it consistently. And then uh, listen English video regularly, and that can help you to speak how they are speaking in those videos. And you can try in your conversation or in your speaking. So I think this is the way, and you can talk about anything. And I think it's like we should practice like that.
Yes, Shajida, you are right. You actually told people to not to worry about what others are thinking about you, or unnecessary grammar topics, and you need words and consistency. You also mentioned consistency, which is a very important thing. I want to know, like, isn't it about, like you said, that how I look when I'm speaking English? That is a matter of concern for a lot of people. My question is that, don't you think we have a lot of overthinking? We do a lot of overthinking, and that's why we are not able to give our best performance whenever it is needed.
Yes, sir. When it comes to talk and in front of people, we always think that what people think about us. So don't need to think about that, because every people not that kind of educated and as you think. So just think about yourself, and just try to speak whatever you can.
Yeah, as if like we are practicing right now. Like we all have like camera problem. Like you stand in front of a camera, you get some nervousness. It's completely different from human eyes. So like we are practicing right now. This video is like you think like, okay, we are uploading this video, and that's why we are doing all these things. So our intention is to definitely upload, but our main purpose is to break our fear of looking at camera. So Shajida, I want to know, like, there are some advanced practices. Like you have definitely crossed the beginner level. You are right now at the end of intermediate level, and I see you advancing towards advanced level. I want to know, how is it, like, how has this journey been for you? Because you have been here for a while, and I have always seen kind of a intensity that you always wanted to speak, you still do. And I feel like you should be energetic enough to take any kind of challenges, and you are that kind of a personality who was always ready to take up the challenge and convert it into practice. I want to know, Shajida, what, like, I remember I mentioned some books and you read all of them. So I just want to know, like, what's your motivation in life? Like, when it comes to studies, it basically, when it comes to studies, you get very motivated. So what motivates you?
Sir, I think it's, of course, if we want to motivate ourselves, there is no one they can motivate you, just you. If you think that I have to do, and then you can do that, because without in this kind of motivation, you will never get motivate. Because if you watch some motivational video and you think that I can do everything, and after some time or some days you will forget everything, and that can't motivate you. So just I think
it's not a permanent solution.
yes, sir. So motivate comes from our within. So I think this is the matter.
Yeah, I think people like you who are part of this class motivates others, because when, let's say, a reticent student sees you and feels like, okay, if she can speak like that, I can copy her body language, I can copy how she's speaking. So I think indirectly a social work is being done by you don't know about that. And I think that's why, if I feel confident and I'm honestly showing confidence, then that is actually going to indirectly help a lot of people, right? So I want to know, it's the last question for this video. I want to know, Shajida, is there any end of learning spoken English? Like, I really haven't found any end till now. It's my 16 years going on of learning this language, and I haven't found any end. And I think every day I feel like, okay, it's just a beginning. What do you think about it?
So if we want to learn anything, there is no end, because if you talk about a scholar, he or she also say that same thing, because in this world there is a lot of things that we can learn. So when it comes to speaking English, there is also the same thing, because if you talk about our mother language, so you face same thing, because our mother tongue is Bengali, and if you think that I can speak English Bengali, but if you know that you don't know Bengali properly, so you are speaking English, and that is different language from your mother tongue. So how can you think that that's enough for me to learn? So I think this is the problem here, and there is no end to learn anything. So we should and we have to keep practicing and keep learning.
Thank you so much, Shajida, being part of this video. And this video is a very special video for both of us and the viewers, those who are watching right now, because what happens when you are watching a video and pressing the like button right now, this actually gives us a lot of encouragement, right? And as you have just subscribed to this channel, this is the nice gestures of yours. All right, I'll see you in another video. You take care and keep practicing.